the FIFA World Cup. Every 4 years, countries from all over the globe gather together to play the beautiful game. Why am I talking about this on a Pokemon channel? Well, that's because in this video I made a Pokemon based on each of the 48 different nations represented at this year's tournament. It took forever. Six of the 7 continents of the world made it to the tournament. Sorry Antarctica, I'm sure the Penguins will learn to play football eventually. This included 2 from Oceania, 6 from North and South America respectively, 8 from Asia, 10 from Africa and 16 from Europe. That adds up to a lot of Pokemon. So here's how I did it without going insane. For each country, their Pokemon would be based on their national animal or another native species that's more interesting. I mainly added that so I didn't end up drawing 48 lions. Apparently they're quite common. Pokemon would be coloured based on their flag, and their shiny form would be based on the second kit they're using at this World Cup. Mexico topped the group flawlessly, 3 wins and 0 goals against them. The national animal is the golden eagle, so coloured with the Mexican flag, it looks something like this. The opening match against South Africa was eventful, with 3 red cards being shown during it. South Africa did play second in the group with 4 points, just defeating Korea. Their national animal famously is the Springbok, also being iconic for their rugby team. Here's how it looks as a Pokemon. Just missing out on knockout qualification with South Korea, just 3 points being knocked out. Strangely enough, their national animal is the Siberian tiger, which is actually extinct in Korea now. Here's how it turned out. Unfortunately for Czechia, they came 4th in the group, getting sent home with just a point from the competition after their draw with South Africa. Switzerland sailed through the group, coming out on top with 7 points. They don't have a national animal, but commonly thought to be is the cow, so that's what I went with. Here's how it looks as a fake one. Canada came second, edging out Bosnia on goal difference, most of which came from their 6-0 demolition of last year's hosts, Qatar. Iconically, their national animal is the beaver, so here's how it looks as a Pokemon. Bosnia placed 3rd, but still went through on 4 points as one of the best 3rd place teams in the competition. The small European nation toppled 4 times winners Italy just to get to the competition. Their national animal is the Tornyak, a large mountain dog. Sorry if I butchered the name there. Here's what it looks like as a Pokemon. Last tournament's host Qatar didn't quite have the tournament they dreamed of, leaving with just a point, although that was gained in a draw against Switzerland. National animal is the beautiful Arabian Oryx. Here's how it turned out. Five-time winners Brazil finished top with 7 points achieved through 7 goals. The national animal of Brazil is the jaguar, the apex predator of the Amazon. There's a prominent feature in Brazilian mythology and legend. Here's how it turned out. Kind of AFCON winners Morocco placed second in the group, also on 7 points. Their national animal is the Barbary lion, but I think we could be more interesting than that. So I looked it up and I found out that the only primate in northern Africa is the Barbary macaque and is seen as an iconic animal of the country. So I went with that. The fiercely supported Scots fell short of qualification, placing third on just 3 points and a single win. Interestingly, Scotland's national animal is the unicorn, making it one of the few appearances in this video of an animal that doesn't really exist. Or does it? Island nation Haiti finished bottom, being the first country in the video to finish on 0 points, unfortunately for them. Their national animal, the Hispaniolan trogon, is a beautiful bird, and it turned out fantastic as a Pokemon. The third and final host nation, the USA, came first in the group, totaling 6 points. Unsurprisingly, their national animal is the bald eagle. Here's how it turned out. Australia placed second with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss, totaling 4 points in the group stage. The red kangaroo is their national animal, and it turned out to make a very cute Fakemon. Paraguay came third, also with a win, a draw and a loss, but they were beaten by Australia on goal difference. However, with 4 points, they did qualify as one of the best third place teams. Widely recognised as Paraguay's national animal is the Pampas fox. Here's how it looks as a Pokemon. Turkey's World Cup run left a lot to be desired, leaving many disappointed who thought they would be dark horses prior to the tournament. In 70 attempts at goal, only 3 went into the back of the net. And after 2 goalless losses, they were eliminated before they even played their third match. The grey wolf is their national animal, and it did turn out to be an amazing Pokemon. Four-time winners of the tournament, Germany, came top of the group on 6 points after scoring 10 goals in the 3 group stage games. They opened the tournament by dismantling Curacao 7-1. However, they did suffer a loss to Ecuador in the last match. Germany's national animal is the Federal Eagle. Here's how it looks as a Pokemon. In second place, tied for points with Germany, is Ivory Coast. The national animal is the African elephant, and I think it made for an amazing Pokemon. Ecuador placed third, but still qualified for the knockout stages on 4 points. They had a lackluster start to the tournament, including a draw with the smallest country to ever participate in the World Cup, and the only way they could qualify was a win against Germany. And they did, in spectacular fashion, coming back from 1-0 down to win by 2-1. The national animal is the Andean condor, and it made for a very cool Pokemon. In fourth was Curacao. As I said, the smallest country to ever enter a World Cup, but they did score their first and only World Cup goal against Germany before they conceded 6 more. Their national animal is the white-tailed deer, and here's how it turned out as a Pokemon. The Netherlands won Group F on 7 points. After the thrilling draw with the Japanese on the first match, they failed to drop points after that. Their national animal is the lion, and you know how I feel about those. So I switched to their national bird and went for the black-tailed godwit. In second place was Japan, coming out of the group stage with 5 points, unbeaten. While not officially their national animal, the koi fish is extremely iconic to Japan, so I went with that. Sweden were yet another team to finish third and still qualify on 4 points. They had a neutral goal difference after scoring 7 but also conceding 7. Sweden's national animal,
for example, nothing.
Well, they don't really have one, but it's widely regarded to be the moose, so that's what I went for. Last and least, it's Tunisia, with 0 points and a goal difference of -10. Tunisia also doesn't have an official national animal, but the dromedary camel is widely considered to be that. Belgium rather uninspiringly won the group with a singular win. The national animal is a lion, so I had to change it again. And honestly, it was a while ago now. I can't exactly remember how I came to this, but I ended up with the boar. It turned out pretty good though. The Egyptians came second, also on 5 points. The national animal is the steppe eagle, but just like the lions, I'm kind of bored of drawing these big birds, so I decided to go for the cat, which is extremely significant in Egyptian mythology. Iran placed third with 3 points, 3 draws, 3 goals for them and 3 goals against them. But all these threes weren't enough to get them into the knockout stages, so they were eliminated. Now I've got a quiz for you. What do you think the national animal of Iran is? If you said a lion, then you're correct. So instead I went for the cheetah, which is also an animal found there. I thought it would do nicely, and it did. In last place was New Zealand. They got a point. That's about all they got. The national animal is the kiwi bird. A bird? It's not actually a lion. This one's a bit of an anomaly. I didn't quite colour it after its flag because I thought, because all their sports teams in New Zealand are known as the All Blacks because all their kits are black, I decided to just colour it black. And it turned out quite nicely. To no one's surprise, Spain won Group H. On 7 points, they had a relatively easy time getting through the group stage without conceding a single goal. Spain's national animal is the bull. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this fake one did not turn out great. Yeah. I rushed it a bit, sorry. To everybody's surprise, Cabo Verde, or Cape Verde, came second in the group. They drew all 3 games and somehow squeezed through on 3 points. That's right, they drew with Spain, thanks to one of the greatest goalkeeping performances anyone's ever seen. Their national animal is the manatee, or the sea cow, and it turned out fabulous. Uruguay, winners of the first ever World Cup, who came back to win it again just 2 World Cups later. finished on 2 points. They got knocked out by Cape Verde. And the only reason they didn't come last is because Saudi Arabia were even worse than them. Truly ashamed to see what was once such a great nation get knocked out in the group stage, but I'm glad they did because we were all happy to see Cape Verde go through. Uruguay's national animal is the southern lapwing, a beautiful bird that made for a fantastic fake mon. As previously mentioned, Saudi Arabia came last, also on 2 points. Their national animal is the Arabian camel, which, as I'm making this script, I'm realising is also known as the dromedary camel, which means after all that talk about the lion, I've made 2 Pokemon of the exact same species. At least it turned out pretty cool. France dominated Group I with 3 wins, 10 goals and just conceding 2. As displayed on their kit, their national animal is the rooster, and it made for a pretty cool Pokemon. In second was Norway. 2 impressive wins earned them 6 points, but they were never going to beat France. Norway's national animal is the moose, and because I would never ever make 2 Pokemon of the same species in the same video, I've made 2 Pokemon of the exact same species. I decided to change to the reindeer. In third place was the original AFCON winners, Senegal. However, they did only get 3 points, but they did just about qualify as one of the best third place teams. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, Senegal's national animal is the lion. I changed it. I went for the armadillo. I think this is a really good design. It was never going to go well for Iraq, and it didn't. They had the worst record in the entire tournament. 0 wins, 0 draws, 3 losses, 12 goals against them. And honestly, I think we should just give them 1 point for the 1 goal they did score. The national animal of Iraq is the golden eagle. They really are starting to become Lion 2.0, so obviously I didn't stick with it. I went for the goat, not that goat. I think it turned out pretty good. On top of Group J was the champions of last tournament, Argentina. With 3 wins, 0 draws and 0 losses, they took 9 points away from the group stage. The national animal of Argentina is the Rufus Hornero. Here's how the Pokemon turned out. Austria placed second in the group on 4 points. The national animal is the golden eagle. And looking at them now, it turns out that more countries have an eagle as their national animal than there are of a lion. Austria's national bird is the barn swallow, so I took that over the stupid eagle. In third place was Algeria, qualifying for the knockouts on 4 points, thanks to their dramatic draw with Austria. Algeria's national animal is the fennec fox. Something original. Thank you, Algeria. Here's how it turned out. Jordan finished 4th on 0 points. Not a lot to say for them here, so I'll just move on to the fake mon. Jordan's national animal is the Arabian oryx. And since we've already done that, I decided to go for the caracal, otherwise known as the desert lynx. Here's how it turned out. Colombia topped Group K on 7 points. Colombia's national animal is the Andean condor, but because Ecuador already snatched that one up, I decided to go for the golden poison frog. In second place was Portugal, going through on 5 points. Their national animal is the Iberian wolf, and I'm going to be honest, I had to draw it in the pose of the second greatest footballer of all time hitting a bicycle kick. DR Congo placed third on 4 points, so they still made it through. The national animal is the okapi. Here's how it looks as a Pokemon. Uzbekistan's run reminds me of Iraq's, and that's not a good thing. They were sent home without a single point. The national animal is the Turkestan sandcat. Here's how it looked as a Pokemon. England had a convincing start to the tournament. A 4-2 win over Croatia had everyone convinced that it was coming home this year. But immediately after, they participated in the most boring game of the tournament, a 0-0 draw with Ghana. Super iconically, their national animal is my favourite, the lion. What? Now, I'm English, maybe a little biased, but I think I'll let them have it this time, especially considering they wear the 3 lions on their badge. Croatia placed second on neutral goal difference. Their national animal is the European pine marten, and here's how it turned out as a Pokemon. Ghana were third on 4 points, so they still qualified. Their national animal is the airborne lion, aka the eagle, so I scrapped that and went for the Mona monkey. The final nation, Panama, placed last in the group. Having 0 points and one of the worst stats of the competition, they went home with nothing more than a participation medal. Panama's national animal is the Panamanian golden frog, making it the second amphibian in the video. Here's how it turned out, the final Pokemon. Well, there you go, 48 Pokemon, one for every single country that participated in this year's FIFA World Cup. That was exhausting. I spent over 50 hours on this, so I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favourite was in the comments below. Really appreciate the support for watching this far in the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.